Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy, Kenny versus Poverty.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
More importantly, welcome back to the second episode of From Weak to Heat. We back, baby. We in the building. So without further ado, I want to give you guys an update on last episode. Last episode, I told you I were going to sell my cool gray 6 rings, right? I didn't understand how valuable and how desirable they were in the marketplace. I'm talking about, first of all, y'all seen me discover that my box had molded on camera with you guys. You seen it. I went into full cleaning mode, cleaning off the mold off the box, making sure the shoes didn't have any mold, etc. Cleaning out my whole closet, right? So, posted the shoes. Within an hour, I had requests. Within 2 hours, we were trying to go meet people to sell the shoes. It didn't work out. But within 5 hours, the shoes were sold for a total of $140. Now, I, in my head, said, with the $140, I want to buy back one of the shoes that I'm selling from myself so I can keep them in my collection. Now, let me give you guys a breakdown. What we're running here is a business. So a lot of the shoes that we come across are to sell for a profit. Now, some of the cooler ones, I do have an inclination to say, man, let me go ahead and put these in the closet. But it has to make business sense first, right? We have to be running a profitable business for me to dip into the inventory and say, I want some. So it's kind of like running a chocolate factory. If you're running a chocolate factory, don't go in the factory, eat all the damn chocolate. It's for the customers, right? So I wanted to give you guys an update. Those sold. So let's get into it. The meat of this video. This is, as you've seen on the title, how much money I've made with these investments on my credit cards. So how much money in the last 90 days, in the last 3 months, I've been able to turn from my credit cards into profit. Now, without further ado, let's do the math. So the entire first batch of shoes that I bought, I got the woman's Air Jordan 1 Low Gym Red, the red and black and white joints. Them joints was hard. They wasn't selling. They wasn't selling at all. Ain't nobody want them. So those returned back to the Nike store. I got the Air Jordan 1 Low Tropical Twist. Now these was you know what I'm saying? There was kind of a hype release. But I think what happened is the size that was available, that was a bad size. I think I had something like a 3Y. That was a bad size. Wasn't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody trying to get them. So those returned back to the Nike store. I had the Air Jordan 1 Low SE Smoke Gray, right? What about trying to get them either? Those returned back to the Nike store. I had the Air Jordan 1 Low SE, and I think they're recycled joints. Those got returned back to the Nike store. I told you guys about Dick's Sporting Goods letting me cop the Royalty 12s and then taking the men's size out of my cart. After that, I copped the 3.5Y girl size Royalty 12s for man, I paid $154 for some shoes that's this big. Them joints they was this big for, man, whatever. Those got returned. The Raiders Air Force Ones, those was hard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Those are hard, but those got returned back to the Nike store. But what's cool is because I bought all of this with a credit card, I earned over 1,000 points, which is equivalent to over $100 just by buying these shoes. Just by buying those shoes that I bought, then returned back to the store because I couldn't sell them for a profit. I was already up over $100. So I want to let you know, when you're starting a business and you can buy inventory with your credit card and accrue points, that's an additional stream of revenue. That's an additional income stream that you've created just by using the points that your credit cards have to offer. And I don't even have the best point accruing cards yet because I'm still in the credit building process. So let's get into the meat and potatoes though, baby. Let's get into the stuff, the profitable sneakers. So the first shoe I sold for a profit was the Air Jordan 1 Bordeaux's. I hit a men's and a GS pair of the Bordeaux's on sneakers when they dropped. So first of all, that's fire. The Bordeaux men's size, I sold those for a profit of $42.50. $42.50 is what I sold those for a profit of. That's crazy. Months and months and months later, I finally sold the girl size Bordeaux's for a profit of $16.67. So not too bad. That's not too shabby. I then sold the Air Jordan 1 linen for a profit of $29.81. And I sold those on GOAT. So even after the fees and all of the stuff, I still got a profit of $29.81. The Air Max Plus Triple Black that I got off of the Black Friday GOAT drop that I thought were the Triple Black Vapor Max. It was a miscommunication and a confusion on my behalf. But I thought I was going to take a loss on those. I sold those for a net profit of $3.92.
Up on the tables or what?
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
For a hot $3.92. You know what I'm talking about? So I sold the Air Max Plus Triple Black for a McDonald's Happy Meal. Let's move on. So then the Air Jordan 1 Low Gym Red joints. The joints that these joints are still skyrocketing. You know what I'm saying? So I sold these. Somebody can still, they bought them for $160. They can still turn around, hold them, and then sell them as soon as they hit $180 and make their own profit. But anyways, on the Gym Red Jordan 1s, I sold those for a profit of $21.55. I then sold the Pine Green 3s. Now, granted, this is one of the shoes that I really want. I'm conflicted. They're hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. They're hard, but I'm not where I need to be yet. They hard, but I ain't where I need to be yet. I got goals. My goals are bigger than, you know what I'm saying, whether they cool or not. So they had to go. So I sold the Pine Green 3s for a profit of $16.82. So not counting the things that I sold from my closet, because I also sold the Y3 Adidas t-shirt for a profit of $32. And then, like I just told you, I sold the Cool Gray 6 rings for $140. So not counting those. So let's calculate the Bordeaux profit or the Bordeaux men's size profit with the Bordeaux girl size profit with the Air Jordan 1 linen profit with the Happy Meal, you know what I'm talking about? The Happy Meal Air Max profit, the $3.92, the low top Gym Red white and gray joints, the $21.55, and last but definitely not least, the Pine Green 3s. So that brings me to a net total profit in 3 months of sales to $131.34. So I made $131.34 from reselling sneakers so far, and I still have never hit a hype pair of sneakers. I didn't get the off-white Jordan 1s. I didn't get the patent bread Jordan 1s. I didn't get the cool gray 11s. So there's so many shoes that came out that were profitable sneakers. I have yet to get a single pair of Dunks, period. But there's so many shoes that have came out that I haven't hit that could have made me more profit that I just, woo, that money flew out. You know what I'm saying? It was almost in my hand, but I didn't get.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that. So, what's crazy though, if you really think about getting in to shoe selling as a business with your credit card, because I gotta add an additional $100 of points accrued. That's $231.34. But that ain't nothing to sneeze at. Oh my God, that's in 3 months. So 231 divided by 3. That would be 77 additional dollars a month. So that isn't anything huge. Right? Wrong. This is where you're wrong. And this is why I feel like that's a valuable lesson. Think about this just for one moment. You're already doing what you're currently doing for money. So just imagine for a moment if you fully maximize the potential that your credit cards had to offer. They charge us the interest and all of the things that come with owning a credit card. But there are also advantages that they give us that we don't fully use when we're just using it for gas, groceries, or whatever it is that you shopping or whatever you use your credit cards for. Imagine if you were able to add an additional stream of income to what you already have going on. This is just in the building phase. My goal with this, and you guys are coming along the journey with me, is to get this up to $500 of net profit a month. If I can add just $500 of net profit a month, we're looking at over $6,000 additional dollars a year in revenue coming to me. And that's not counting the points, the benefits, and advantages that I've gotten from using my credit card to build this business. So the possibilities and opportunities are endless when you build it this way. And this is just my small, humble experience. Now, before I let you guys go, man, these joints are fire. I'm conflicted, right? Because these shoes, like all my shoes that I get, are for sale. The price has tanked below retail. I paid over $150. I think $139 plus tax for these shoes, right? Right now, they're only selling for around $130. I don't want to, right now, just like the stock market, I have an unrealized loss. I don't want to realize the loss by selling the stock too quickly. So I think I'm going to sit on these for a while, guys, and see if the market returns back to what I think it could be. These are a size 11, so I can fit my toes in here if I take the sole out. If I take the sole out, well, I can squeeze my toes in there. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to squeeze. I don't want to squeeze my toes in $150 New Balances, man. All right, guys. And that was this episode of Week to Heat. Tell me what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tap in with your boy. Episode 3 is going to come sometime next week. We appreciate you. Have a good day, y'all.